Hello and welcome to the International School of Traders. My name is Ngubu Tiane from the International School of Traders. Today, we are giving you the weekly analysis for you guys to prepare and look at what we are busy looking at in the market from tomorrow, Monday, till the 25th, which is on Sunday, April 2021. So, let's get started without any waste of time. If you're new on this channel, gives us a thumbs up, and also please do subscribe on this channel and check out our description. Check out on the description. I'll be dropping a link to our free forex education and signals, and also a link to open your live account and follow along on these other free groups. And if you are looking for a one-on-one session, please do book with me on the comments. Also the on the description there will be my number or WhatsApp number or Telegram contact. So let's quickly look at the market in terms of what's been happening this week. We're looking at the this is the economic calendar. So let's look at the economic calendar. The economic calendar is the one that tells us and give us an idea of what will be happening possibly this week in the market. These are expected events that are scheduled for this week. Then there is other events that cannot be scheduled, especially the president of Japan, the president of Germany, or whatsoever. Not the president of Germany. Maybe a union leader in Germany, Europe, Boris Johnson, Trump, or Joseph Biden, what they will say about other countries and all of that. But in most cases, these are scheduled events. Those other ones are not scheduled. So let's get started. Or what will Elon Musk tweet about Dogecoin? That also depends on what he thinks. Not It's not scheduled. Okay, cool. So tomorrow we are looking at the trade balance, especially in Japan. Nothing much, but this will give us insights on our Japanese pairs that will be trading. And then there's housing stats in Canada, which I really don't like trading on Monday unless I know what I'm doing. You notice that on Monday sometimes things don't get right, but I will give you some of the signals and from some of the setups that we are looking at. Tuesday, the one that is very important is the employment change in I mean in Britain, right? And there will be the and also the one that is important is the Reserve Bank of Australia meeting minutes at 3:30 a.m. GMT +2, and then there is also other ones which are the claimant amount change, and then there is also average earnings plus bonus of February, and then the unemployment change in England or in Britain specific will be reported on Tuesday. There's German PPI, which is very important to look at. And then there's also some crude oil news later on Wednesday. There is some news expected in New Zealand, some CPI year on year, and CPI on quarter. Now, remember that we are on the second quarter now. We are looking at data of quarter one and see how things are working out. There's also PPI and CPI coming from Britain and also South Africa that we need to look at, right? Then there's Bank of England speech. Will be which will be important to look at, but nothing much there. We just have to monitor our trades on pound, and then there is cost CPI on month that is released by Bank of Canada. I mean by Canada. That is also happening that coming Tuesday. Then Bank of Canada releases some interest rates, which I believe they will remain the same in this particular case since we are still under the pandemic in this particular case. So please watch out for a Canadian interest rates. That one would really move the Canadian dollar this week. And then look at some crude oil inventories, which are very important also. And then on Thursday, what we are looking at is interest rates in Europe. Now, that's the European Bank giving us the data, and I believe that they're still going to they are still going to maintain their interest rate at 0%. I think the one that is still there is 0%, which is very important. Then initial jobless claims, existing home sales in the US on Thursday. That is the one that is also important. And then on Friday, we are looking at a few things happening in the market. The one that you need to look at is at 8 a.m. GMT plus 2, which is retail sales. And then there is also some German manufacturing PMI, which is really nice to look at, especially if you're trading German 30 and trading the euro. And then there is some PMI from Britain also. And then on later on Friday, there is service PMI and market composite PMI from the US and new home sales month on month. Now let us go straight into the market and show you what is really expected in the market this week. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to start off with Nasdaq. Um, Before I go into Nasdaq, so if you look at Nasdaq right now, right, Nasdaq is has been bullish overall. If you look at it on the 4 hour time frame, Nasdaq has been bullish, and I really love it when Nasdaq is bullish like this. Excuse Please excuse me, guys. I have had a long day. So Nasdaq is at resistance, and you are looking at it from the 4 hourly perspective, right? This is the resistance that we are looking at. But if you go into a 1 hour time frame, you can see that there's been a breakout on this resistance. Market came in low and closed below and started pushing further up. Now I believe that Nasdaq, when market opens, is gonna continue going up. However, if Nasdaq push towards the downside, I would look only to sell below 1369 and 969.12. So it's 13969.12 in this particular case. So I'll look to sell below those levels and then go all the way up. But all of you at the International School of Traders know that I don't like selling Nasdaq. So we are going to be using cheat codes when we start as moving, or when we start trading this market right here. Okay, cool stuff. Now let's just look at some other things here that are very interesting in the stock market here before we close off Nasdaq. Netflix is just above support, and I believe that Netflix is gonna start jumping all the way up to $591 dollars per share in this particular case. So if you are really an investor, you would want to take this opportunity and buy Netflix. Look at Google. Google is really not that interesting because it has already broken out some really cool areas here. But if market does come down, we are then going to look for another entry in terms of the buy situation right here. So that is what is expected on Google. But yeah, we'll see how the market moves. Amazon is ranging on a daily time frame. If Amazon breaks this zone right here, which is 3396.23, we are going to be looking for a long entry just above these zones towards the 35 to 8.58 mark, which is really the ultimate goal for us in this particular case. You can even go, if you go on a 1 hour time frame, you can see that this level is really important, and market is still struggling to break this mark right here. If market does break this mark, you're then in for a long position in this particular case. But if market do fail, we are going to be looking for short positions, but I really don't like shorting Amazon also. Starbucks has moved along, like it's been moving, and I can't even say anything. The one that we can look at is Pfizer, which has or which is approaching resistance in this particular case, but nothing to be traded here unless you want to trade Pfizer from $39 per share. And I believe, and I said this in the group, that's good news for Pfizer, that Johnson and Johnson vaccine was suspended or is still being suspended in this particular case. So it's good for Pfizer. Countries will be purchasing more of the Pfizer vaccine because the Johnson and Johnson vaccine is complicated in this particular case. So that's what we need to expect. Then PayPal is one of the payment apps that I use to receive and pay off some things. But I receive money a lot on PayPal. But PayPal, what you can do, if you look at PayPal here, you can see that PayPal is just closed above an important level here. We can expect PayPal from here to start moving towards the top side. But what you wanna wait for, let's go to a 1 hour time frame, is for market to break this level right here. That could be really cool if market break the 276.20 dollars per share. That would be really interesting. And then April, those who are using iOS, still a good chance for you to invest in April or buy April shares. But I really love to buy when market comes down, but it has already come down. So it's a good time to invest, especially if you're using easy equities. You can go on and invest a little bit on April. This is not a trend. This is not an investment advice. If you want a legitimate advice, go to your financial or advisor in this particular case. Okay, cool. But I still believe that Apple is going to reach the previous highs. In this particular case, you can see that those highs are 510, 510, 510 mark. That is a beautiful, beautiful mark, which I think by the end of 2022, those highs can be reached by the end of 2022. If market can break the 142 mark and start closing above that, we are good for good on Apple. And they've also announced some good things that they want to introduce. Their Apple car, I don't know, it's an iCar or something like that, but it's an electric car that they want to start selling, or it will be available from 2024. So it's a good one also. I don't know how investors feel, but I feel good about that. They've been looking at gadgets. Now they want to go for phones. I don't know who's helping them. Maybe it's Hyundai, maybe it's other companies, but they are busy with that. So Microsoft, good, but not good for trading. We're going to be trading this one using cheat codes. Since this market has been bullish quite a lot, so you're going to be using a cheat code to trade this guy. Also, okay, Facebook, I haven't been looking at that. Tesla, um, I believe Tesla is in a bull run for not forever, like for the longest time from now. So if you're looking to buy and purchase in Tesla, these may be good entries, especially 738, which is where we are now. When market gets to 890, this will be a really good trade. And I believe that Tesla is going to reach some new highs, like $1,000, $3,000, and then move towards the tops. And then, yeah, we've discussed Nasdaq. So let me quickly go to Forex and let us look at what Forex it looks like for us next week and what are we looking at on Forex. So I'm gonna go quickly change off my profile, and I'm gonna start off with GBP USD is at resistance. This trade has been burning me for the last couple of days. Now that this trade has reached the 61.8, and I believe in this particular case, whatever thing happen, if this market starts breaking above here, we're looking for long position. But now the good entry is not on a 4 hour time frame like this. The good entry will be at least on a 1 hour. If we look at 1 hour time frame, if market can come down to this 50% level, which is 1.37986, that is going to be powerful. I'm going to start looking for long positions, and the other level to look out for is going to be 1.377 um, 51. So those are beautiful levels. Then let us look at Euro USD. Now Euro USD has been in a bearish market on a 4 hour time frame, right? I believe that a bearish market has been very significant here. Now I just want to quickly test out something here and see what is it that is happening. Okay, cool. So market has reached 50% of retracement here, and I believe this retracement should be here, guys. This should be here. Okay, cool. It has reached 50% retracement in this particular case here, which I in this we've been seeing the dollar losing a lot of strength against across the board. Even the South African rand, guys, has been taking advantage of this. So what I'm expecting here is to see at least this market to break towards the downside and retrace a little bit and continue going towards the top side for a bullish move, right? So if for a bullish move, I'm expecting markets to come down. These are levels that I can look at, the 38.2 and the 10.3.6, and then I can go long on Euro USD in this particular case right here. Okay, cool. Then let's look at other things. Quickly, let us look at gold. So gold has been in a good run, and we've been taking and we chowed gold this week. We took it just at these lows here, and then we started buying all the way up. So I believe that gold can still go for this mark right here, which is 1789. But if market do retrace here, we are looking at very important levels right here, especially just below this mark here, which is 1761.46, and then a little bit lower than that, which can be 1755 towards I mean, and then we can then go long once again in this particular trade or this particular setup right here. Okay, cool. Then let us look at what's busy happening in USD JPY is in a bearish momentum, bearish market. It's kind of a setup here. Even if you look at it on all perspectives here, I'm looking to sell USD JPY towards and then all the way down to 108.282, right? That is going to be roughly 50 pips from where we are right now. But I'm looking to sell this when markets push towards the top side and start triggering the sell limits from this zone. So the sell limit will be at 109.054, and then towards the downside, then that will be 70 pips towards the downside if we start selling here. So USD is also another one that we've been looking at for the last couple of days. So we are going to be looking for a sell entry on this particular setup right here. Now I'm not going to dwell much on USD I'm going to be looking for a sell direction here. Let us see what more is there. USD CAD. USD CAD, I'm expecting markets here. If market do push towards the top side, right? I'm happy enough to sell at the top, but market here seems to be liking this bearish move. So I'll be looking to sell USD CAD, especially if you look at it on a 1 hour time frame. These are very crucial levels where we are right now, right? Cool. And then AUDSD is another one. I'm expecting markets here to at least retrace. I know it's 61.8 has been broken, but at least retrace towards the 50%. And then we can take long position towards those previous highs that you guys are seeing right here. So these are basic, simple support and resistance zones that we are using here. Do you have anything on Euro CHF? I'm only looking for buy positions here. But even though I haven't received much of the structure that I would really love to have and see here, market has not created the beautiful structure that I would really love to trade here. But we are going to be monitoring this trade or this setup right here. And then let's look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY is in a ranging mode on a 4-hour time frame and 1-hour time frame. If markets here do break towards, I mean, break these zones that you are seeing here, break towards the downside, I'll be happy to sell all the way down. But market here is more bullish, So if market doesn't break towards the downside, I'm looking for buy entries towards those previous highs. So market is more bullish on Euro JPY here. So that's what I'm going to be looking at. Euro GBP is at has created a beautiful structure on a 1-hour time frame. This is a beautiful channel towards the top side, or you can say this is a diagonal resistance and this is a diagonal support. If markets break the support, we are going to be looking for a long short position, which is selling. And then if market is pushing for the top side, we are going to be buying here, which is a good time to buy actually on Euro GBP. If market does continue this way, it feels like the pound has been losing a lot of strength, so we can take long positions on Euro GBP. And then let's look for more opportunities. The one that I'm really interested in is not Euro CAD, but it is AUD which is currently sitting above support in a 1-hour time frame. But I believe this, if you go to a daily time frame, I believe this is very, very ready to to go and go towards the top side and reach those previous highs, which is 85.478. If we look at it, yeah, weekly perspective, I don't know, probably we are going to reach those highs that we once tasted in 2017, in this particular case, 2017 and 2018. We might taste those highs. Let's see how things go. The overall market is bullish here. You want to be taking buy positions on this particular case. If market do retrace, I'll still be looking for buy orders lower than these levels here on a 4-hour 1-hour time frame, or trade towards the top side. And when markets break towards the top side here, I'll then look for buy entries in this particular case right here. Okay, cool. That is some of the things that we are looking at this week. Nothing much, nothing much, but really the one that's really gonna pay us a lot of money is Nasdaq. When we start using cheat codes, cheat codes never lie. Use them, and then you are going to be making a lot and a lot of money. Hey guys, I'll be dropping a new video for all the beginners on my YouTube for free. I'll be giving you guys a free beginners course and give you what to do in the market. So if you're a beginner and you're new, you're not part of the International School of Traders, I have something for you this week. And then if you are part of the International School of Traders, please do note that this coming week is going to be our 3 days, 3 days of risk management from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We started off on Saturday, so we are continuing from there. And I will also be giving you guys your homework very shortly in the group. So that was all from me today. I am Ngubego Mtiana, the CEO and founder of the International School of Traders. Subscribe, like this video, and then after liking this video, comment on the comment section. After commenting, do book a one-on-one with me. I will be showing you some tricks and tips in the forex market, in the forex and the financial market. I will be giving you some forex tips and also some tricks on Nasdaq, cheat codes, and all of those things. I'll be giving you those things. Please do like, comment, and share this video with anyone that you know, so that they can have a better understanding of what the market is expected to do this coming week. Other than that, it's your one and only Ngubagam Tiane. your boy, your CEO, your, yeah, see you on the other side of the withdrawals. Shalom.